What's up, everyone? Welcome to part 4 of me playing in this $2,500 tournament. We had a great run in the upper bracket, but we lost 1-2 against Spirit, a top 16 player in the world. And now we are in the losers bracket, and this is where the grind begins. It is such a long bracket to even get to the finals. You thought it was the end, right? Well, no. And then you have to win this, and you're in the grand finals. I think I have like 8 matches to win, or 9 or 10. I don't even know. But for now, we're playing against Extra Striker, a Grandmaster Protoss. Let's do our best. Here we go, game number one on Royal Blood against Extra Striker, a 6k plus MOR Pro. That's going to be very difficult. And one thing I forgot to tell you guys that is going to make this very intense is that every game here is best of one in the loser bracket. So in one game, I could be eliminated or I could advance to the next round. Now, I already looked in the future a little bit. So first we have Extra Striker, roughly a 6k Protoss. If we win, we play against Dimaga, who I think is roughly a 6.2k Zerg and did beat me the last time we played. If we win that, we're going to play against Showtime, who is someone that even at my biggest peak as a pro gamer, I really struggled against his late game defensive style. So we definitely have our work cut out for us today. And I'm just going to try my best. Now, I've been commentating and playing for 3.5 hours already. This is part number 4, but obviously the tournament goes on in one go. Try to take care of my throat a little bit. I ate some honey. And now hopefully we can, make it happen while giving you guys all the insights you want to hear. So, since it's a best of one, in the previous parts I was playing best of 3s, and you could see me use mind games. I kept doing a certain strategy in game 1 and then playing off it in game number 2. Best of 1, all of that is out on the window. You quietly should just do the best build you have, or in some cases, the build you think is best against your opponent. Now here, I have to admit, I don't know exactly what Extra Striker plays these days. I used to play a decent amount of ladder games against him, but recently I haven't, so I don't know his style. So my strategy here is to do my favorite build. My favorite build is going to be a double gas opener. I'm going to try to put some pressure and get some early scouting with a couple Reapers and a Hellion. And then get 2 Ravens out. This is actually a very strange build. No one really does that, 2 Ravens, but I like to go for 2 Ravens. And then if they're not playing Stargate, I'm just going to keep dropping auto turrets in their base and hope to make it a bit of a multitasking fiesta once I get my Medivacs out as well to do some drops. Now, for now, I need to focus on the early game. I'm going to scout around my base to check for a proxy. It's obviously very tempting to cheese in a best of 1, because even if you play against a freaking 7k player, all you have to do is win with 1 cheese, have them not be ready for it, have them underestimate you, and you're on to the next round. There's no best of 3 forgiveness, so I definitely want to make sure I'm not going to get cheesed too fast. I'm going to scout for the probe here, sometimes to hide them in the corners, and then I'll check around my base roughly. And that's the nice thing about playing double gas. I don't necessarily have to send my first Reaper across. Nice, we found the probe. That's fantastic. And now you might even think we're doing a 1 base all in ourselves. So because I'm going to make 2 Reapers, I don't have to send my first one across because I can defend in a depth anyway. I don't need to do like a distraction. And then later we can scout because we have the extra Reaper, right? To jump into the main with. Now, there's nothing around my base. Based on the probe location, I also don't think there's anything proxied, because if there was anything proxied, he would have had his probe next to a building and not standing in the middle. It'd be very weird for him to proxy here and then hide his probe here. I mean, it could be pretty genius, honestly, but I don't think that was going on. I'm going to make a supply depot, and then I'm going to move over this little squad. Hopefully I can catch in a depth, but even if we don't, I'm going to be jumping into the main. Now, the only thing I can spot that would change my strategy is if it's a Stargate. If it's a Stargate, I need to be way more careful. Then the Ravens are just not as good. He has his Reaper Cliff walled off, it looks like. So I'm just going to run straight through. He made a battery, which is actually pretty nice to see. Let's see, what is the tech building? Is it going to be a Raven or a Cyclone? Okay, we're going to go for Cyclone because it is a target, so I'm going to make Cyclone Viking. Let's see if I can do some decent multitasking here, keep this alive for as long as possible. They're actually going to survive, I think, the Reaper. And maybe I can juke in between here to try and get some more probes. We need to run away with this one. Maybe I can get a perfect grenade. Watch this. Do you guys believe? I believe. No, barely not. Oh my god, that was almost the perfect timed grenade. That's the only way you can escape in a depth, by the way, if you're low health. But it's all good. So my opponent's playing Stargate. I have to admit that is my weakness when it comes to TVP. I don't like playing against Stargates, guys. I'm just not that great against it. So I have to admit, I'm a little bit tempted to maybe try end this fast with a quick push. But since I played double gas, I'm not sure if my push is going to hit as hard. The one thing that's making this really tempting, actually, in particular, is that he walled off this Reaper Cliff. I could attack here and just deny all those buildings. If I manage to do that, that would be an absolutely massive play. Now, he's shady with his units, but he's actually going to struggle a little bit. I'm actually going to be able to kill 1 adept here. Going to kill 2 adepts, actually. He's microing, but he should just be running away here. I'm going to kill every single adept. That is massive. Now, This does mean I lost a lot of Marines, and I might not be able to overpower a high Phoenix count. So I'm not quite sure if I should be moving out. So I'm going to make an extra set of Cyclone Viking. Normally I would have stopped at 2, but I'm going to make 3. And then I'm going to make a beeline for this pylon over here, and that's going to be my strategy. What am I scared of? I need to make sure. I could go for a triple command center play and try to get into the macro game. This map does look like it's better for aggressive play, though. Yeah, I'm going to add a couple extra barracks. I think aggressive play is going to suit a little bit better on this map. Get an engineering bay as well. And then I'm going to try to attack him with my units. Yeah, let's make a reactor in it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to play Widow Mines or tanks. But Widow Mines is just always going to be a little bit of a safer choice. This is kind of the downside of playing against Phoenix, is it's so easy to lose units. Oh, he's not paying attention here. Let me do a scan. Maybe I can kill one of the Phoenix that we mastered. That Phoenix almost goes down, but really good amount of damage done on those. That is already pretty fantastic. Maybe I can kill that one with these Marines. I think, oh, we killed the Phoenix there. Yes, we killed this Phoenix too with the rally. It was actually a correct prediction there. That's fantastic. 2 Phoenixes down. If he doesn't have enough units, maybe our strategy here is going to work. Let's see. I'm a little bit scared, however. Okay, there's no third in the way. He might not have a third to begin with. Let me actually check that. And now I'm just going to go straight for this pylon over here. He does have a third base because I see a probe moving from it. He is going for Blink, it seems like. He has an Immortal already. No, he's not going for Blink. He's going for Colossus play, most likely. I'm going to be able to kill a lot of these Phoenixes, actually. The Phoenixes are struggling against the Vikings. Need to be so careful against the King Immortal, though. The Immortal just one-shot these things, you know. Maybe I can kill... Oh! Yes! Okay, we got that one. Definitely think we're going to be a little bit behind from this. His third Nexus is up, and it's maybe not... Oh, maybe I can kill the Sentry from here? No, I can't. It's also not the right choice here that I went for... what's it called? That I went for Widow Mines instead. Now I'm going to be able to kill that Phoenix, I think. There we go. Maybe I didn't need this scan, but I did it anyway. His third Nexus is finished, his row was finished, and it is looking pretty rough already, guys. Not gonna lie. His strategy is one of my biggest weaknesses. This is how I always lose against, and yet again, I have found myself behind. Now, I did do some damage as well. I killed a lot of his Phoenixes. It's actually very important. Now, one of the strengths of Phoenix Colossus is lost, which is that it's super good against drops, because Phoenixes are fast, really good against air. They can even kind of paralyze the ground units by lifting them, right? So drops are kind of non-viable, but I killed pretty much all the Phoenixes, so maybe drops are going to be a good option now. I just hope his first Colossus is not going to be too fast, because if he attacks me with a good Colossus timing, I would be very surprised if I was able to defend that, to be honest, not gonna lie. Now, my first medevacs are finishing. Have we seen an observer? I haven't, but it might be there. But I think I need to go for a drop anyway, What the hell are you guys doing? I thought I clicked that on the medevac. Why were they just... Okay. That seemed like they were... how do you say it? Disobeying orders, I guess is what I was looking for. Now, my +1 is finished, which is nice. I think it would be good for me to send some scatters around on the map. Like, I think... Even though I might not necessarily be the better player, I would guess that I'm the faster player. I do think of myself as a pretty fast player, so maybe I can actually do some out-multitasking here, even with just scraps of units, you know? And let's see. I'm actually going to put this Widow Mine over there. And then I'm going to kill this area. Oh, wait. Okay, for a second I thought I forgot Stim, but no, luckily it was just barely not finished. See, I'm doing a really good amount of damage here. I do feel like he has an observer just based on the fact that he had his Stalkers ready. I mean, he might have just been really well prepared, you know, but I also think he probably just has an observer near my base, so that's good to know. Cybercore is going to go down. Also doing a really good amount of damage to these Stalkers, by the way. Just to make sure my Marauders stay inside. There we go. Another Stalker going to go down. Actually, has he blinked? I would guess that he doesn't have blink. Let's do some micro here. Put the weak Marauder up in the medevac whenever I need it to. Okay. Maybe I can attack in this exact location again. My eco is definitely a little bit on the weak side. I think I might have to start adding some ghosts already. So I need to get my 2-2 up here. What is dying for free? Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, this is once again, guys, I said it in an earlier episode. Pathing really is my ultimate weakness in StarCraft 2. I always have units walking a way I don't want them to walk. Now, that is not necessary. Wait, maybe? Maybe this is the play, guys. Maybe this is actually the play. Do you guys believe? Here we go. On top of the Stalkers. He doesn't have blink, I think. So we're going to kill all of those Stalkers really fast. And then I'm going to scatter Widow Mines in his bases. The Colossi are going to come up this ramp. But these Widow Mines might be doing a really good job here. Okay, so there are Zealots in my third base. Okay, it's just one Zealot. That's nice. I'm going to kill a lot of probes here. That's really fantastic. Let's see. More probes would be nice. Can I get a few more? It doesn't look like I got a whole lot there. And I look here, guys. What are you doing? They're not listening to me, guys. It's not my fault, I promise. Right? That's how StarCraft works. You just mentally tell them your commands and they just follow, right? That's how it works. Now, realistically, it's not looking great. I'm going to start my +2. What I need to do here, the most important thing, is that I keep him distracted. Because if he attacks me with the army, we're dead. There's nothing I can do against that army right now. But we can't keep him at home. And that's why I'm just going to keep sending out my troops. Maybe I can actually kill a lot of workers with stuff like this. Do a big Widow Mine drop. Okay, so he has good observer coverage. You see that reaction speed? That is not because he was literally looking there. I think he just has a bunch of observers around the map. Let's see, to get another Widow Mine dropped here. We do have an armory, so those are actually going to be cloaked. Man, he must have a lot of observers. How is he seeing everything right now? Ugh. Like, I can't allow him to attack me. I have to keep going to the other side of the map. But at some point, I'm obviously going to be running out of options here. Okay, thank goodness that is just one Zealot. Warping into my base, that would have been, yeah. Okay, guys, this is looking rough. This is my only option right now. I have to stim across the map and get a lot of stuff done. Because we can't stop the attack he has. So I just need to go and do more damage to him. That's the only way I could possibly win this game. I'm 100% certain about that. So at least I'm going to have the right approach. Let's try to kill this. You guys come up this ramp over here. And then we're just going to go for a good old base trade, I think. Yes, perfect. Okay, we forced the recall before he even killed a lot of stuff. And now, if we're lucky, we're going to be able to kill this Nexus, actually. That's fantastic, guys. Somehow, this turned around for us. There we go. We're going to be able to kill that Nexus. I'm not even sure if he has Blink by now. We're going to be able to kill the Prism. Didn't really lose anything. Does he have units here? No, okay. It's just Zell. Okay, for a second I thought, what if he has 2 Colossus here or something? Then it's going to be tragic. But somehow, we didn't even really lose anything here, guys. This worked out perfectly. He should not have recall there. Protoss is insanely good against Terran and base trades. And somehow that, yeah, I don't know how, but that worked out perfectly for us. Feels good, man. Now we're still alive. It's still a very tense game, of course. Keep in mind, this is a best of one. One mistake, and either of us could be doomed. Now I am starting to get my ghost up, which is really nice. I'm actually gonna make a turret here, and then I'll put a few mines on the map as like vision, so I can see if he's actually like coming to attack me or not. I have good upgrades, by the way. I'm gonna have 2 too, which is nice. My worker count kind of sucks, but I did just kill his base, so maybe it's not that bad. I'm gonna get a sensor tower here, followed by a missile turret. Now let's see, he's probably rebuilding this. His upgrades are 2-2, so my upgrades are slightly better than his. There we go, that observer goes down. That observer has been torturing me for a long time, so that's nice. Now I'm gonna be smart here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna drop 8 Marines in his base, and just that. Marines are not that great in big fights against Colossus at all. So I might as well use them for a really good other purpose, which is distracting him / killing his entire base, if I'm lucky enough. Now, that's probably not going to happen, but who knows, right? See, I'm getting +1 armor. His army looks good. Also doesn't look massive, though, to be fair. Let's see, I got a couple of Widow Mines here. Let's try to get some free shots. Okay, good EMP. Let's see if we can get another one. Yeah, the micro here is good so far, which is nice. Okay, there's my drop. Since my army is dark gray, I can't even see that on the minimap. Okay, let's keep dodging it. And now the 8 Marines are hitting the main, and this is when it's going to start becoming hard for him. Let's see. Okay, he did have enough Stalkers there already. I mean, I'm almost killing that Colossus. Let's see. Let's kill this pylon over here. Stop the reinforcements. Let's do some really good kiting. Oh, the kiting with the Vikings is insane. He's losing all these Colossus for free right now. Look at that, guys. That is beautiful. Now, he does have some disco balls left, so we need to be very careful for those. Let's see. Hey, Micro was good there. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to make a few more medevacs instead. And I really need to get a 4th base out of it. There's no 4th base. I'm not going to be winning this game. I can tell you guys that much. So I'm going to get 2 extra. Or is that my 1st base? I thought I made one already. Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I guess I did it. Now, I do think late game TVP has become a little bit harder pre-Liberator, because the Ghost EMP is not as impactful. Now, he really is just spamming Disruptors, it looks like. So maybe I should just be going for some drops here. He just missed that with a mine. That's kind of funny, actually. Oh, look at these Vikings. They're actually going to be very useful here. Does he have any units there? I hope he doesn't. Okay, we're being attacked by something. There's literally a bunker there to prevent that. I'm not sure. Okay, let's move. He moved his entire army away from this location, and now we're going to be able to kill that base again. Guys, these plays are working out very well so far. We actually saved that as well, which is really nice. There we go. He's going to have 2 Colossus, but they're actually on their own. Let's freaking go. This is a massive moment here. We're going to be able to take down this base. Man, this has actually become quite the game, hasn't it? He blinked down, but all those Stalkers are going to die as well now, I think, which is going to be really, really good for us. There we go. Let's target them. I do need to get out before the disco balls arrive, because then fun time is over. I'm going to start my 3-3. I don't have enough gas, actually, for 3-3, which is pretty annoying. Now, I need to make sure I actually heal these up before I fight again. Looks like we're mined out in the main already. Oh, no, I lifted my orbitals on accident. That's very annoying. Let's see. Oh, crap. I think what happened is I just misclicked. So now, oh man, that's the literal biggest mistake you can make as a Terran, by the way. No exaggeration. There's no mistake that hurts more than that. Even losing 20 supply of army is better than that. It hurts so incredibly much. So that was a really rough moment for us there. And he's gonna type GG. Okay, we got the DT snipe as well. Look at the supply. It's probably only 30. Okay, I feel like he really could have kept trying here. Obviously, I was in a winning position. I had slightly better upgrades. Well, where's his disruptors? Actually, I would like to see. Yeah, oh, okay, he just figured he was gonna lose this base again. He saw I had the army on the left. Honestly, what happened there is he overrested my economy. Of course, I was winning, but he really could have given a shot. 2 big disruptor hits and he's back in it. His economy was probably a lot better than mine. Well, this is actually unfair because my SCVs were just derping, right? But his economy was better, but we survived the first best of 1. Let's go to round number 5. Imaga, an Ancient Cistern, a very good Grandmaster Zerg player, and I think I have the strategy for him. I want to say about 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I actually played some ladder games off stream, off recording, which I don't usually do. I just felt like vibing out. And I kind of accidentally invented a really cool Battlemech build. Now, the problem is I don't exactly remember how it went, but I'm going to try to go for that strategy, at least. That's the plan. So it's going to be a Command Center first. I really think Command Center first is going to be a good choice here. I mean, if he would 12-4 or 1-base Ravager me in a best of 1, I'd be very surprised, at least. Maybe he would. I mean, if he does, he's an absolute badass. That's all I can say. But I'm going to try to go for my CC first. Umaga is a very good macro player. I think he likes to play Hydra Link Baning, at least as far as I remember. Which is pretty good against my Battlemech style, but I guess we'll see. The thing is, Bio against Zerg, I would say is a bit better than Mech. The problem with it, however, is that it's very form-based. So if you play very fast, playing Bio and TVZ is very fun. But at this point, like I said, I've been recording for 4 hours and talking, and I don't think I'm in my best shape anymore. So I should be smart. This is another level of tournament adapting, of course. I should be smart and go for a slightly more... slightly less APM intensive strategy, I guess I should say, because Battlemech is not easy, but you don't need to be as super fast with Bio, because with Bio, you don't look for 1 second, you lose 20 Marines to a Bailing and you're dead, you know. With Battlemech, you know, obviously if you get fungold later in the game, it's big, but at that point you have enough bases and you're safe. You don't have to worry too much. But for now, I'm not going to rely on my, you know, Clem/Maru 400 APM Bio skills. I'm going to be going for a Battlemech strategy here. I think I might change my mind if he does something cheesy, because Mech is not really nice to play against someone that's cheesy. Like if there's already roaches out or something, you don't usually still want to go for a Mech. But I guess we'll see. It's a normal timed Overlord Scout, meaning he didn't check for any proxies, I think. Now, normally that would be nice if it was a best of 3, because I'm like, well, I can proxy him in game 2, but here we are still just playing a best of 1, so that's obviously not quite gonna work here. Let's see, I'm going to go for Reaper, and we are playing as the Hatch first, so there's nothing to worry about. I could actually send this SCV around, so I'm going to pretend I'm going back, and then I'll send it back around. And the only purpose of this is I'm going to be able to scout his 3rd base without moving my Reaper out. So I don't really want to move my Reaper out, because if Zerglings get in my base, it could get pretty nasty pretty quick. Oh, actually, that's a very faster. Okay, well, that's nice. I thought I was going to hide it a little bit and check it later, but he just pops it down. Okay, that's all good. Then I know we have nothing to worry about, at least for a couple minutes. Now, I'm still going to have to do my 345 Roachal in Scout, but that's, you know, we have enough time for that. I can easily keep my Reaper at home for a bit. I'm actually going to move it like here. The Overlord might barely not see it, so I might be tempted to send Zerglings here, and then my Reaper can actually pick them off. That would be ideal. I start walling off my natural with some depots, and I think I'm gonna... Well, I could go for either Banshee or a Liberator. I'm not quite sure which opening would be nicest. I really don't think he's going to be playing Roaches against me. Banshee's really good against Roach players. I'm just... This sounds a bit crazy. You know, people want to copy me and it's like, what's the reason that you didn't think Roaches? And I'm like, I just felt it. It's just a vibe, you know? It's just a vibe. I don't know. I didn't scout anything. It's just a vibe I have. So I think I'm going to go Liberator and then Banshee later for the speed mech. Now my Reaper scouting timing is arriving. So I'm going to move my Reaper a little bit closer to his base. I'm actually going to move it around the right side a little bit so there's less chance an Overlord sees it. I'm also going to make a super fast 3rd base here. Oh, that's a perfect wall. Look at that. You only need 2... I find this so satisfying, by the way. I don't know about you guys. I find it incredibly satisfying when you can make a perfect wall with just 2 depots and a command center. On some maps, it's even only 1 depot. I really love it when you can do that. Map makers, if you make sure that's the case, absolutely love you. Maybe 1 depot is even better, but 2 depots is fine. I'll take it. Let's see. I'm going to be able to juke him, maybe. That's the plan. Oh, he has a lot of Zerglings. I think if he has that many Zerglings, it also means he's not going to Roachal me, to be honest, because he would be saving his larva, right? to make roaches from. Now, the build basically is, I play a very greedy opener. I scout if there's a roach all in, and if it's not there, I'll just keep doing harassment non-stop. Very often if you play CC first, people are not going to expect you to be so aggressive, right? So they might make extra drones and stuff, but in reality, I'm going to be being extra aggressive. I'm going to right-click all my Hellions and all my Liberators across. There we go. First drone line access is already a fact. That's nice. Let's see how many I'll get. Maybe I can get a really big hit on the Zerglings. Not quite. Barely couldn't line them up. That's unfortunate. Double Evo, meaning my opponent is going to go for most likely a Ling Bailing kind of style. And I'm pretty happy with that scout. I really know I have absolutely nothing to fear. I'm also happy I'm not playing Bio, because what he's doing is super good against Bio. Like the fast double upgrades, Ling Bane. I honestly did not want to play against him with Bio. I wouldn't be confident in defeating Demaga in playing Bio here, so I'm pretty happy with my choice. Let's saturate these gases. Liberator is probably going to be unexpected. And now I'm going to do something even crazier. I'm going to make Liberator or Banshees after the Liberator, which is very uncommon. And that's how I might get in and get a lot of worker kills already. He's now going to make a Spore. That Spore is obviously going to be, too late for the Liberator. He's going to keep sieging and trying to be annoying. At this point, he thinks my Hellions are dead and I'm not going to run by again. But then again, I am going to do it again. Let's kill a drone here. Maybe another drone. Maybe another drone? Oh, 3 drones and a queen. Really not bad. Way more than I expected. And this is kind of why this is a funny build. You keep doing more and more attacks that they would never expect. And even if your other attacks fail, at some point you might get in and do a lot of damage. That's just the plan here. You see, he actually didn't make any Zerglings at all. Those are all of his Zerglings. So now I can just get free access to the drones. And it's exactly what I'm talking about with this build. I really love doing weird mind gaming stuff like this in the best of one. Let's see. How many drones did I kill here? I want to say I probably killed about 10 or 12, which is quite nice. There you go. And meanwhile, I could be even greedier and add a 4th command center. Already, that's maybe a little bit insane. I think I'm going to show him my Cyclones now. I don't want to, like, hide forever, you know? I'm going to show him my Cyclones now. He probably doesn't expect the Banshees still, so that's nice. And then I'm going to fly. Let's see. I'm not sure if he made a Spore in his other bases, to be fair. I'm actually kind of surprised he made a Spore that late to begin with. But I'm still going to try to fly in. I'm going to go for his 3rd base. I think that makes the most sense. And now, should I do a timing attack? Or should I be as greedy as possible? I'm kind of leaning towards being as greedy as possible. I feel like we're not really going to be able to kill him. Oh. Okay, did he see that? I want to say he didn't. I'm going to say he didn't see that, but he could have. I mean, why would he pay attention to that area with the Zergling? He's probably just trying to look for a 3rd base, you know. So I have my 3 factories. I'm going to start an armory as well, so I can start getting armor upgrades. And then I'll try to get in this base. It's going to be hard because he has a Spore. If the Spore is still in that location, we're going to be able to do a lot of damage, which is nice. Let's see. Is the Spore... Oh, nice. The Spore is still out of the mineral line. Let's see. I take a lot of damage already, which is annoying. Okay, now he's moving the Spore. And now we're going to go in to target some drones. There we go. 4 drones going to fall. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't actually get the 7th one. That's unfortunate. He does have a Roach Warren already. Does he have a Spore here? He doesn't exactly. Is what I'm talking about. Look at these surprise Banshees, guys. Gonna kill at least 10 drones with this. Probably, I think that was number 11, or maybe that was number 10, actually. I don't know. And now I'm gonna start getting my extra factories. How many SCVs do I have? 74 SCVs already. I might actually have more workers than him, which is really insane for a TVZ. But this strategy worked out perfectly. Very happy I chose this one. Let's try to get these hotkeys, get a few more depots here as well. Even though my CC is about to finish, I think it's going to give me enough supply. Now here, we have a choice to make. Because I'm not playing for a timing attack. But I killed so many drones, I kind of doubt he made too many units himself, you know? I kind of doubt he made too many units himself. Now let's try. I think he has a Zergling on that base, but that's going to be fine. Let's see what he has. Nothing here yet. Okay, he has a lot of Ling Bane, so I'm going to have to morph a lot of Hellbats and do some good splits. Blue Flame finishing perfectly in time. That's very satisfying. Let's see. We are being... Yeah, that's the one Zergling I predicted I would see. And now we just have to split to the best capabilities possible. Even split the Cyclones, even though Banelings are not really meant to kill Cyclones. They do kill them. And I think in the end we took... Oh, that Banshee really needs to live. There we go. Okay. In the end we took a pretty decent trade here. Still have some Hellbats to walk around with. I have a lot of SCVs myself, keep in mind. Oh, I did... Wait, what did those Hellbats even die to? Did I maybe move command them, or did they actually not... Well, I'm not so sure about that fight anymore. I thought I was going to be able to run around with those for a while, but I did lose them pretty fast, and now I'm not sure anymore. I'm going to go up to 8 factories. I know this is really fast, but I also just have so many freaking SCVs, you know? Like, my economy is actually quite insane for what it's supposed to be. 9 minutes, and I'm taking my 4th base already. That's pretty crazy. Let's try to get a repair on those. And then in the end here, I think I'm going to make... Maybe this is the last Banshee already, actually, because I want to play Liberators. I really like... It's an old school style. People don't play Liberators anymore, but I really like the idea, and I want to test it out every time. I want to see if it can still be a good strategy, you know? Now, let's at least start setting my base up properly. So I'm going to get a bunch of sensor towers all over the place. I'm pretty well saturated, actually, so that's nice. And then now I'm going to switch this over. I can probably use the tech lab for one of my factories. I want to make a lot of cyclones anyway. I'm going to make a sensor tower there. I like how my main base is the worst saturated. That's actually the best thing to have as well, because the main base is going to mine out the fastest anyway, so you don't really need it to be saturated. Let's get some gases there. Let's deny this creep. One thing that I could have made here is actually a Raven. Normally, making a Raven not that great in TVZ, but here with this style, I probably could have made one. Could have been pretty nice. Now let's get Liberator range as well. I'm just going to clear as much creep as I can. He did make... Well, he made a roach farm, but I didn't see any roaches, right? Is he actually going to go for roaches, or is he going to play Ling Bane kind of like I predicted? I would imagine he's still going to go for roaches, but I don't know at this point. It is gas saturated. Probably make a few more command centers. I need so many command centers. How do I not have a single unit there from all this production? Oh my god, that's pretty tragic. Those are +2 Zerglings as well, so those are actually shredding my SCVs. That's insane. 6 Zerglings, I don't have a single Hellion standing there at the rally point. And yeah, okay, that sucks. I mean, I still have 100 SCVs because I'm playing Battlemech, so I'm pretty alright with this. I do need to get some trades though. Like, my supply is high, I know it's looking decent, but I do need to get some trades here at some point. Maybe let's see if we can kill this base on the bottom. Okay. Oh, he does have a lot of stuff here. Maybe I can use these Banshees. Okay. I mean, this looks pretty decent, actually, I have to say. Look at the Banshees being able to vibe. This is actually very nice. This was really, like, the best trade I could have hoped for against that massive freaking army. And now... Dude, how did they suppress the Planetary again? Oh my goodness, this is getting crazy. Now we can kill some Hydras, too. But at least the trade was insane. We still have 100 SCVs, so I don't have to worry about it. Probably... Yeah, I was going to say, we're missaturated somewhere, I'm sure. But the trade was good, and for now, that's all that matters. I'm going to go for a second starport as well. I do need to be careful here. I know my supply looks really high, but Battlemech armies are very, very fragile, so I need to be super careful. Look at these trades. Man, these trades were pretty much all free. That's fantastic. Now I can use the Banshees to pick off the remaining units here. Look at these Banshees go. Awesome. Okay, how much does he have? I would say it's a little bit too much, you know? Not quite too much, but a little bit too much. I'm starting to get maxed out here. Well, I'm maxed out besides one supply. I guess you could call that maxed out. Now let's kill a few more units for free. I was actually going to go for this. Kind of surprising, but yeah, his army is pretty massive, so I guess I can see it. Okay. Make sure my Banshees do all the work here. I'm just going to make more and more libs. Maybe it's a good time for me to run by those libs as well, or fly by, if you will. There we go. All the free damage we can get is nice. Keep in mind, I don't have any more starports on Tech Lab, so I don't really want to lose these Banshees because I can't remake them. Or, well, obviously I could, but it's not ideal. Get a few more command centers. I have 5 bases. It's not quite enough, but it's decent. Let's see if we can deny the creep here. And I'm actually getting a little bit sweaty after playing all these games for so freaking long. Like, it's been a very long day already, and it's not even that late. Where I am right now, it's 2 p.m. So it's not even that late, but I've been going for quite a while. Now, can I afford more factories, actually? I don't think I really play games where I make more than 8 factories. Like, can you imagine? That's a lot of freaking factories, okay? That's insane. I'm gonna get 2 armories here, actually. That looks like a big army that he wants to attack with. What is my play here? Yeah, I want to get free trades. I'm actually going to start making some Widow Mines, I think, because he's still playing very, like, basic unit heavy. Okay, he's going to go straight to the middle. And this Planetary is going to do really well, and I'm just going to siege a bunch of Liberators here. Planetary is going to do fantastic. Maybe we can take a really good trade here, actually. That's the dream. Let's siege these. My base actually stays up. Yeah, I'm going to have to make a few SCVs, but not too many. I mean, I still have 84, right? So it's really not the biggest deal. And now I have a lot of Liberators. Maybe I can actually use my time now. I do want to make... Let's see, I'm going to get this one over here to make a new Planetary instantly. Get a sensor tower up. And now I should have gotten a building armor faster, by the way. That's a little bit of a mistake by me. Now let's see what we have over here. Maybe this could be a really good attack. Okay, I'm going to just try to get in here. Oh, these Hellbats, I kind of want to keep them alive, though. This would be annoying if I lost all of these. Okay, where is he going to come from? He's just going to go straight to the middle. Okay, that's fine. The Liberators are going to do so much damage here. Just going to make sure to split every Cyclone on its own. Oh, he did actually push through. I mean, I killed so many of his Hydras, actually. Was it worth it, though? Wait, I mishotkeyd my factories. Oh, crap. That was annoying. If I didn't notice that earlier... Yeah, I mean, I did lose Cyclones for it because I was distracted, but could have been worse. Honestly, could have been worse. So I accidentally hotkeyed my starports over my factory, so I didn't have them for a sec. Let's make a few more SCVs here. starting to run a little bit low on money. I really would like to take another base here. And it's been really hard to get the trades that I want. Maybe I just need even more Liberators. You need to be very careful getting like an infinite amount of Liberators though, because then you get absolutely annihilated by Vipers, and that's unpleasant, as you would have imagined. I'm getting more and more lips out. Let's see. There's no base to kill here. I think he definitely has... I can make a few tanks. I'm going to try to make a few tanks here. I would say he definitely has this base. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I can actually kill this if he's not paying attention. So he's attacking me on the right side. I already moved most of my army there. I mean, if I can repair the Planetary here, that'd be actually massive. Planetary is going to stay alive for a pretty long time, honestly. The Liberator's doing so much work here, guys. He does have a queen. Look at these Liberators, guys. They're destroying so many units. That is insane. Though he is still going to have Ravagers up. Let's see if he can kill that queen, perhaps. Don't quite get it. Need to make sure I micro this to the best level I can. I'm going to siege both of these bases, trying to make this as multitasking and confusing as possible. He did kill my Banshees, finally. But the worst part about all of this is that he killed my base. Let's see, how many SCVs? I still have 79 SCVs, which is decent. I really want to stay as close to 100 as possible at all times. I'm trying to remake stuff. Oh, he did have Hydra spawning there. That's very unfortunate. Let's see. Gonna siege these. Oh, I need one Liberator here. That'd be beautiful. Let me target that Ravager down. Okay, oh, I'm gonna lose all these units to Larva, or to Zerglings, guys. It's not looking great, but at least I had really good armor upgrades. That's gonna make this a lot better for us. Let's see, what are my upgrades right now? Okay, these are gonna survive as well. He might walk into the Liberator zones. I might lose this base. Well, I'm definitely gonna lose that base. But where are they? Oh, Liberators are doing a fantastic job. He does have so many freaking Hydras, though. That's actually getting a little bit tough here. I really wonder what his supply is right now, because even though, you know, he killed a lot of our stuff, it's not like he's been ultra efficient, right? I'm gonna actually drop 1,000,000 meals here. I think I just have to. I don't think there's any surviving without 1,000,000 meals. He's attacking in here. The Liberators are gonna do a really good job. They are, in fact, doing a really good job. Oh, man, he has so many queens everywhere. Can we survive this? It's a very close attack. And I can't believe he's so on point with his queens in the defense, even though he was trying to break this. And now we're going to be able to kill all of those units with our Cyclones. And it looks like we have finally officially held. Oh, there's so many more units streaming on the minimap. I can see them coming towards my base. That's very scary. He catches my mules as well. And it's starting to look as if we cannot break through. The Liberators did not prove as good as I really thought they would. And now we're in an unfortunate position. I guess he has 3-3. He's 3-2, actually. Let's see, only 60 SCVs left. For this style, you really need 100 workers, guys. Or at least 80 or something like that. I think I'm the only one that makes 100, but... I mean, if I get a lot of Cyclones alive, I could technically snowball this to a victory. Let's try to drop some more mules here. Oh, I did accidentally move command forward there, I think. And his army's just going... How does he have so much money, man? Guys, I think this is going to be it for our legendary run. There we go. GG, well played. Probably going to see a very high supply count, exactly 175. And to be honest, I said it. I knew he was a player that I struggled against before. I'm not sure why. I feel like his macro game is just incredibly strong, to be honest. I even thought I had a pretty good start. He killed 94 workers. I mean, he killed most of those at the end, of course. But anyway, it was a really good run. 4 videos. Hope you guys really enjoyed me competing in a very high-level tournament. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and then see you all for the next one. Adios.